It started with a dream for the future, a new journey, a new path in this historic school we call home. Its long hallways stretch out like arms, extending in the highest of high fives. Traveling down its sleeves takes less than 5 minutes, followed by the echoes of lockers, laughter rising in the air. Its doors are opened by superheroes and lame jokes, and love you guys is our dawn. We are family, friends, a community united by these old walls. We are not afraid. We are early morning gamers. We are after school players. We are chess fanatics. We are Iron Chef cooks. We are morning news producers. We are technology innovators. We are who can raise money with the power of the Force. We are who support each other. We are who help those in need. We are the aspiring future of this new world. And when we have an assembly, you can't hear the person sitting next to you. You see, we do things here bigger, better, and typical isn't in our vocabulary. When one of us is sick, we fight back with dodgeballs. And our teachers, well, they play a little harder, they laugh a little louder. Do we have spirit? Our spirit growls with cougar pride that can't be broken. Our energy goes farther than 1,200 legs on a 5K run. In one period, we learn more, do more, and work harder than most. We who tinker critically, we the digital communicators, we the future collaborative workforce of this global nation, we the critical thinkers of that which has not been thought of, we who soar as future falcons. We are Cresthill.
Welcome to CANN. Today we will be taking a trip downtown to the Capitol. We will learn what Cresthill volleyball is all about and a report on Chess Nation.
An inside look on the TSA club here at Cresthill, a story on the continuation from the message of Rachel Scott, and an inside look on one of Crestill's students. Good morning, Cresthill. I'm Samantha Johnston.
And I'm Charlie Wells.
Today's first story is about a class who ventured downtown in effort to make a change. Sydney Brennan, Sarah Gallegos, and Charlie Wells have the story.
On February 26, 2016, Miss Herring's 4th period class went on a journey. A journey to the Denver Capitol to make a change. For months, the students have been preparing a project about human trafficking.
We also later went on a march just around the Capitol. We went around 2 or 3 times, just doing a bunch of chants and holding posters, raising more awareness for human trafficking.
They presented to representatives and marched around the Capitol. The students raised awareness about human trafficking and made a difference in Colorado.
My biggest takeaway from this field trip is that human trafficking can happen anywhere to anyone.
This impacted me because it helped me understand that yes, we can make a difference, and yes, if we try hard enough, we can cause a change, because human trafficking is something that's a really big problem right now, and especially because there's more slaves today than there were ever before.
Congratulations, Miss Herring's 4th period class.
People, not property! People, not property! People, not property! Can you help me?
That was a fantastic story.
Now let's cut to sports and activities with Sam and Sydney.
Volleyball is a fall sport here at Cresthill. A few students went behind the scenes and found out what CMS volleyball is all about. Emily Showalter, Samantha Johnson, Brittany Griffith, and Lauren Sharp had the story.
To be a good teammate means you have to be able to go for the ball, you have to be able to get all your serves over, and you have to be able to back up your teammates.
You know,
In order to be a good teammate, the best skills are a real solid understanding of the foundational passing. And really, again, it's about that communication and teamwork.
To be a good teammate, you have to make sure you don't coach your players, you're nice to everyone, and you make sure you take care of everyone's needs.
The girls gain so much confidence, and they really embrace taking risks, and just to see that growth is fun and really exciting.
My team collaborates because we're all friends. We all know that we'll back each other up, and even if we don't, we understand why we didn't get it, because we've all been in this situation where a ball flies way far away and then someone has to run and get it but they miss it, and all of us have been in that situation. So
if you haven't played volleyball, you still need to come out for girls volleyball. It's so much fun, we learn a lot, and we have a great time doing it.
Another snazzy activity in our school is chess club, run by legend language arts teacher Mr. Kelly. Will Shepard, Jonte Johnson, Zach Nelson, and Kyle Hansen have the report on Chess Nation.
My name is James Kelly. I'm language arts teacher on Legend. Well, I put some chess tables and men out on the tables outside, and the kids just loved them so much and asked for a club. They were just playing them non-stop. They still do. And so we just formed a Chess Nation.
Hi, my name is Lindy Milkowski and I'm in chess club. Well, my favorite part is just playing and the thinking of chess, because I love thinking games like playing Scrabble or some kind of that kind of game. It's just very fun for me, and I like to be challenged by people when playing games. So.
My name is Bishop. Mainly having challenge against someone that you don't entirely know and knowing how well they know the game.
I've run lots of clubs in the past, sports clubs, creative writing and stuff. I've run chess clubs in the past, so I knew that it's a nice place for people to come and hang out after school and de-stress and work out their brains.
I'm Gavin Gardner, because I have a bunch of friends that enjoy chess. It's just a good time to go after school, hang out, make relationships with other people, make friends.
Did you know in the World Championship, Anand against Carlsen for the World Champion of Chess, that Carlsen, who's only 24, was burning off more calories in each game than he would have done if he'd run a marathon. And he was sitting still. That's how tough chess can be.
This is kind of my first time. I used to play a lot with my sisters and my dad, but I've never been with other schoolmates playing chess because it's just never interested me till now.
Probably either the fun about chess, it involves functional thinking, or the teacher himself, because Mr. Kelly, he's awesome. 3 till 4 every Monday, and you can come and go as you please. You don't have to sign up, there's no fee, you don't have to bring anything, and there's biscuits, and it's fun. It's really a really nice atmosphere.
Our Technology Student Association program, better known as TSA, recently went to a statewide competition and took home second in 2 categories. Nick Carl has a report on that club.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Chambers, and I am the coach for the Technology Student Association.
My favorite part of robotics is building the robots and then obviously engineering them to fight other robots and programming.
The thing that I'm most proud of is during the robotics competition is, well, just to see our kids work and to work with each other. And they were just amazing, the way they would help each other and stick with it even when it got tough.
My favorite part about robotics is creating the robots, just because it's you're allowed to let your imagination run wild.
To prepare for the robotics competition, students come Mondays after school and they build their robots. They first build it and then they program it. There are 8 different events in the competition. They can choose which ones they want to participate in, and then we have the materials here, like one is they have to climb a ramp, and then one is they have to battle each other, sumo.
The events that I participated in were sumo.
We created a minesweeper and sumotori robot. It's really fun to test your skills in robotics building against other people who enjoy the same hobby as you.
The thing that's so special is even if you're not very good at certain things, you can go around and ask the other school participants in the other events that you're doing for help, and they're always so friendly about it.
It's where a group of people who enjoy the same hobby as you are able to get together, and you're able to sort of get to know each other and have a fun time. Like everyone there is supporting everybody.
They're all kind of geeking out on robots and how to build them, and they help each other. Even though it's a competition, that it's not high pressure, it's low key.
The Friends of Rachel Club, better known as 4 Club, is another amazing activity right here at Cresthill. Their purpose is to carry the message of Rachel Scott, one of the victims of the horrid Columbine shooting, right here in Colorado. Chanel Swader, Katja Cologne, and Brittany Griffith have the story.
On the road again, just can't wait to get on the road again.
Here at Cresthill Middle School, early in the morning, when the halls are quiet, the classrooms are empty, and the sun is barely peeking above the clouds, a small group of students gathers in the counseling office.
4 Club stands for Friends of Rachel.
You may remember back to the Rachel's Challenge Assembly where we were challenged to carry on the legacy of Rachel. This group of students took that challenge one step further.
We have about 6 active 4 Club members, and they plan events and ways to show or spread kindness in our school.
You might have heard these students on the announcements, challenging you to new kindness tasks to complete each week.
I thought that our school needed like a burst of kindness.
But there's much more going on behind the scenes. In the spring, Friends of Rachel Club plans on releasing a helium-filled balloon.
With helium in it with a message inside.
And hopefully, someone far away's day will be brightened.
Thank you for that exquisite story.
Now let's cut to a short break. Now we know that everyone truly does have a story.
And thanks to Brennan Fricky, Zach Salcido, Jacob Tarico, and Tanner Gadarian, we can learn a little bit more about someone we may bump into the halls from time to time again.
Cresthill Middle School, we know that everyone has a story, but not everyone knows it. So we're on a journey to find that story and tell it to everybody else.
Talmadge Gibby is a young boy from Denver, Colorado, and 8th grade team explores.
In my free time, I like to be with my friends and do a lot of stuff with them.
He's not outgoing, but he's not shy. He's just a normal kid, with hobbies like everyone else.
The things I like about Talmadge are He's selfless, like he puts other people first, he's smart.
Talmadge is one of the most dedicated students, not only in the quality of his work, he brings in really unique ideas to the table.
But there's one thing that many kids may not have thought of him to be.
The Eagle Scout Award is the highest award you can get for the scouting program.
Talmadge began his path towards the Eagle Scout Award when he was 12 years old.
Well, it was this June, so when I was a little younger than 14.
One of the things I love about Talmadge the most is his dedication to detail.
To get your Eagle Scout, you had to, at first it was 21 badges, but then they added the cooking merit badge, so now it's 22. The hardest parts would be the Eagle Scout project, which requires like helping a beneficiary.
During his 2-year process of working towards his goal, he did not just focus on the reward, but he found another purpose, working hard to help others.
The Eagle Scout project was the idea of the Scout performing a community beneficial event. Talmadge's idea was to help out homeless people in poor communities. He provided hygienic supplies such as toothbrushes, toothpaste, and soap and deodorant. Many people skip past others because of who they think they are, but to really find someone's personality, you need to dig deeper and find out who they are. This is Zach Salcido in the halls.
And that will conclude this epic broadcast, Cresthill.
And remember, stay classy, Cresthill.